Hey everybody, it's Bethany from Cranberry Horn. I wanted to take a moment and just to give you a little rundown on why I have been vlogging so much. It's sort of been a journey lately and I wanted to go ahead and share that with you. There's been some question about what's going on with me, so I thought I'd answer those questions. For those of you who don't know, normally I would just vlog mostly, or blog on cranberryhorn.com, or I do a lot of posting on Facebook under the Cranberry Horn page. And vlogging is something that I've wanted to do for quite some time and haven't really been able to do it to have the time to learn because there is a steep learning curve that goes with this. For instance, this is the second time I've posted this or tried to film this, so you can see why, there's a steep learning curve. Um, Also, when I switch equipments and I forget where I'm supposed to be looking. So let's talk a little bit about why I am doing this now. For those of you who don't know, I am an office manager for a small commercial bait supplier here in Maine along the coast. And it's been a hard year for the industry. And since that's the case, my hours have been cut back. They've been cut back for about a month and a half. They just really got cut back now. So I am trying to find ways to supplement my income, selling things, making things, doing all kinds of things to try and supplement it. But it also has allowed me to get ahead on some of the projects that I really wanted to do, such as learning how to vlog. So that's why I'm here with you now. Um, Another reason why I started vlogging so much is I wanted to share some of the changes that are going to be coming up for my husband and I. We, as I said, we live on the coast of Maine, mid-coast Maine, and my husband works for a company that, if you're familiar with Maine, you know there's a very large outdoor retailer, and he has worked for that company for over 30 years. He has spent a lot of time working overtime, and he finally has a position now that he worked so hard for, where it will allow him to not have as much overtime during regular season. So he is going to be helping me out with some projects that I have around the house. We have given ourselves 5 years. This is our 5-year plan before he is eligible to collect a retirement. Or to retire. We probably won't collect it, but we'll definitely, look at that when it comes along. Um, so for that reasoning, we have decided that we're going to be moving. Probably at the end of the 5 years, we'll decide where we want to go, and looking at a whole new experience from there. Right now, we live in a very busy community on the Mid-Coast area. It's very regulated. There's zones for everything. There's codes for everything. The most animals that I'm allowed to keep, aside from a cat and dog, and I have a fish too, are you can have 6 chickens. And this town doesn't think you should, have more than that. So I will be getting chickens this spring. That's something I've been looking at for years. Um, I'm also looking at a bunny, but we're not quite sure if that's going to work out or not. I'm talking about getting an Angora bunny. And if any of you have experience with them, please let me know. I know over at Dirt Patch Heaven, they have some experience with bunnies. So I'm probably going to be checking out what they do. We are putting in a large garden. We've had gardens in the past, and for the last couple of years, it has just been crazy here, so we haven't been able to really work the garden like we wanted to. Being in the fishing industry, summer is it. You don't have time to breathe or anything else. So we are going to be able to change it up and put in a bigger garden this year. Looking specifically at what we're growing, going to be canning a lot of things. We're also going to be doing some soil amendment because the property here is not good soil. We've amended it so many times over the years, just trying to build it up. And I'm going to be doing some low cost options for that. I have some things in the works that I'm thinking about that I wanted to work on, and I'll be bringing you along for that journey as well. We're, like I said, for 5 years, we're still here. So we're making the best of it. We're going to be making changes to the house. It's fairly updated. We have a few more windows to bring up. We've replaced all of the windows. It's a 1950s ranch house that needed some serious love when we moved to it 20 years ago. And we have slowly worked on that and built it up, and we're going to be changing a few more things as well. A lot of that is good because I'll have a lot of time to do things, and I don't mind getting in there and doing it. My other plans for vlogging that I'm going to be talking about is just showing you some of the scenery in here in Maine. It is absolutely beautiful. Even in the middle of winter, it's gorgeous. Yesterday we were up at Pinelands, which is a complex in New Gloucester. If you come to Maine and you want to do any kind of like cross-country skiing, getting out in the snow, they have disc golf, they have all kinds of family activities that they run. And it is a absolutely beautiful place up there. Sorry about that. I have to cough. So yeah, so I will be doing some more of that. I'm working on my skills for vlogging, so you're going to have to just bear with me as we go through this craziness, because that's all there is to it. I'm going to be talking about some of the local farms and suppliers and vendors in this area. That is a passion of mine. I am always driven by seeing people who do the things that they love to do and make a living out of it. And so I'm hoping to bring some interviews into that as well. I have a few in mind that I'm not going to mention yet because I'm still working on that one. And the other thing I'm going to be talking about is my health. And this is something that I talk about on cranberryhorn.com and on Facebook a lot. I talk about it. I have a health condition. It is an autoimmune disease. I don't, talk about it all the time, but it's out there. And I am very lucky that I am much farther than I was in the beginning. Mine is controlled with medication and diet, something that is an ever-changing battle. But I'm working on going gluten-free, so you'll see that. You'll probably see some frustrated posts on that one. A lot of the reason why I started looking at gardening and having my own animals was because I firmly believe that when you control where your food is coming from, you control your own health. That's in your hands. And so I really want to be able to do that. So I will be sharing that as well. And honestly, God bless the people who have it and deal with it in the staggering ways every day. I'm very lucky. I hold down a full-time job when it's there. I do all the things that I want to do. And so I am really lucky that mine has not gotten to that condition. Will it get there someday? It might, but I'm certainly going to fight it every step of the way. My grandmother had rheumatoid arthritis, and she did more than anybody I've ever seen in my life with that kind of condition. She fought it, and I'm going to be one of those people as well. So that's my update from Cranberry Horn. If you have any questions about what we're doing here, drop me a comment down below. You can like and share. If you want to see further videos that are coming out, just go ahead and hit that button and you'll be notified when the newest video comes out. For now, I want to thank you all for joining me. And please, definitely, if you want to see more of what I do, you can hop on over to the blog. You can catch up with me on Facebook. And I'd be glad to help you out or answer any questions you might have. Or just talk. I'm good with that too. So for now, blessings from Maine. Bye.